Hello, my beautiful people. Evelyn in the house. Okay, guys. We're working on spoons. So you probably wonder what she has in mind. Yes, these are from the Dollar Tree. I guess for party. I used to think that these little tiny silver was like for tea party, but I found out no. They usually have parties and they use like for the coffee or something like that. Anyway, I wasn't using that for that because I had made something so pretty, which I like to share with you guys. Or you happen to see it in some other channels, I don't know. But anyway, I just found out this here is 4 inches. I just found out it wasn't from the dollar store. It's Dollar General or King's. They have the smaller one, which is 3.5 inches smaller than the original. Look how cute. Oh God, let me show you this. Let me take that mirror out the way. Okay. You see this? You see this? Let me get this out the way. You see how small the difference between this one and this one? If you cannot find the small one, don't worry. We can still use the standard size. And you probably wondered, what is she doing? I'm going to get to that part right now. Matter of fact, I have 2 samples to show you. I just want to explain what you need and what goes on before I do. So what I went ahead, instead of doing, you could paint these, guys. I use gesso and then painting. So that's. And before you put it together, I advise that you paint it first. And if you decide to do it white with some glitter, I also refer you to not clip this off yet. It's easy to handle, to paint it, and to dip it in glitter. Now, you are going to be using this part, so you figure, if I'm going to paint this, why not paint this? Because trust me, by the time you paint this, it'll be dry. You can grab it and do this side. I mean, it's up to you. Whatever. I find it so much easier working with this, the handle first. But we definitely need to clip that off. And I'll tell you. Okay, let me just use this as an example. Matter of fact, let me show you my sample so you wonder what I'm doing. Okay, this is the flower that I made, and I hope with the light that's bright and plus since my little flower spoon is silver. I don't know if you can catch that. I'll put a picture in the end of the videos. Okay, so this is the small one. And here is 3 layers. So I have 8 for the first layer. Then on the second one, I have 4. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 4. And then the last one, 4 too. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Like I said, if you couldn't find the small one, I meant to use it, and I guess I grabbed the wrong bag, and I did it with the standard size, the regular one. And you still can see each layer, and I'm going to show you how you can make that happen if you happen to not see the small ones, and you're going to get the big ones. All right, so how I cut that, and so much easy, is, okay, let me show you another one too that I made. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to show you what you can do with these. This is in my kitchen. This is a very big canvas, and I think it's 18 inches long by 13 and a quarter. I know it's 13 inches across. So this is my flower. This one here has 2 layers. But if you notice how, and it has the stick, the handle. You see how the handle goes? I'm sorry. This is, like I said, this is the canvas that I made. You can see from the back. So you won't think of, okay? And these are from the Dollar Tree, the candle holders that you see here. I do have a candlestick. I don't put the real light up, candles, but I have the candlestick. And this material is a, what they call a runner for the table. And I'll tell you, if you like this material, I'll put the link below. But I bought me 2 of them. So it was a very simple mirror decor, not mirror decor, but for a canvas, how you can create something so pretty. And then in the bottom, I have some dangling, that is this china dangling. It looks so pretty. I'll take a picture with my wall. So this is the big one that I made. But I have 2 other small ones. So I have but not with the flower, or with them, without the flower, but it has a mirror. So yeah, smaller than this one, okay? So I just wanted to show you that you have, if you want to get, I'm walking away and trying to talk loud. If you wanted to give this as a gift, that's, you know, you could go with your own material. They have beautiful runners, you know what I'm saying? Even if you go to a thrift store and you see something really nice, that's a nice, you know, a wall frame. Anyway, let's get this going. So for this one here, like I said, smaller, I made that a 3-layer. And when you do your first cut, if you want the way I show on my canvas, I'm going to cut about this much, leaving from the spoon, from my white color, I say a 1/2 inch. That's if you wanted the flower a little bigger. How I grab my white color is once I grab it, like a T, I'm going to tilt a little bit, holding it, and this is where you're going to get your clean cut. Because I'm telling you, at the beginning when I started this, I was cutting them and they actually was cracking, or I had a crack here. So it takes a little practice, and maybe not, but for me it did. So I'm able to just chop without breaking or chipping what I need. All right, so that's, you see that little tail on the spoon? Okay, so that's for if you want the flower much wider. Okay, but for me, I'm not doing this way. So what I do is I cut from where the spoons, well, you can't go nowhere, but not too much. You want a little tiny tip. I'll show you, like this. Because my flowers, I want it to be a little smaller. Okay, so I went ahead already. Oh, that's all I want to do. If for the circle, if you do with chipboard, then you don't need to, you know, like lift it up. My circle punches, I can't find my die cuts. My my die cut for the circles, the one that carry 4 different sizes. So I had to use my punches, and you know the punches is hard to go through chipboard. But for those that don't have the circles or the die cut, you can actually trace it. And the circle punches that I use, because you need 3 different sizes. The first one is 1 3/4. The second one is 1 3/8. And the smaller one is 1 inch. Okay, just so you know. So what I did to make it more thicker, and you don't have to do, you don't have to do the white part. If I forgot to mention it. How I got the white piece, I didn't paint it. What I did was, I used white duct tape, because you know also they have different colors. And then I just put a little piece on the paper, just to get the first layer, because you don't want that to show between the platform. I'm going to call this the platform. You don't want it to peek out and see that it's this color, like the wood chip color. So that's what I did. If you don't have white duct tape, then you paint it. You know, so just where you can cover, you know, the whole thing if you want. You don't have to worry about the back, because the back is going to lay down. Okay, so that I forgot to mention. Or, yeah, just thought it. Look. So you need 3 of these, and the total of each is 5, including the white circle punch. Okay, so it made it much thicker. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that. Now, for mine, I'm making this one for a Christmas ornament. You know me. I think of something else, and then I go another route. It's very stressful when you're a crafter. You just don't know where you're going. All right, so what I did, I already cut my pieces. I already show you how I cut it. With this one here, I painted it white, and I sprinkled with some glitter. So to give it that nice shiny, when they hit the Christmas light hits it, it shines up. That's my vision. So I'm going to take my first platform, which is the one that's 1 3/4, because you want that first layer. I recommend also using E6000 with your glue stick. I've been asking this question, like, I don't know how many times on my videos about the Gorilla glue stick. I will never purchase this again. I'm using whatever I have left, because I still have to use my E6000, because the Gorilla glue stick, I'm assuming it should be stronger glue than the regular one. Well, in my case, it hasn't. It's been popping out. So I use E6000 with my glue stick. And those are Gorilla glue sticks. So you guys give me your input. All right, so I'm going to grab one, and I'm going to start building my first flower. So and the spoon has to be, like the dent inside has got to face you, not the one on the back side. The front side is what's going to be facing you, because that's what's going to make it look like the flower. So I turn it around, because this is where we're going to put our glue. Then I'm going to take my glue stick. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I start, I'll show you. Once you do your first round, it gets easier, because then it shows you how to build up. So don't worry, because what I'm doing is I'm putting one already that's attached, then I'm going to go across and put the other one. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not off the camera. So I have to pause. Okay, so I'm going to go across and make sure they match up. Let me tell you something, even if you don't, trust me, you won't even notice. So I'm going to do the other one. You guys are with me? Okay. Alright, so instead of going other, I'm going to go closer to the whatever size. I'm not doing the crisscross, and I'll tell you, this is, to me, it's much easier. Then I start building, I go around, because I get stuck somewhere around there. So doing this way is much easier for me. I know they say go like crisscross first, like, cross, but to me it doesn't work. So I do it this way. And once I go around, I'll show you what it looks like. And sometimes, I'll be honest with you, sometimes I say 8. It could be less. Like I said, it depends on the space, too. One, two, three, four, five. You see what I'm talking about? And this one here, I made 8. I can show you. It's because I didn't close up a little. I should have went to, it's okay, so I'm going to, no. Let me see what I can do. I'm probably going to work like this. So try to go a little closer. It's like I said, it doesn't matter. As long as it looks like a flower, that's what's important. Just build your flower with the platform, and it'll take it from there. So I'm able to put one more. And I'm going to look at it first. Try to put that here. Perfect. It's going to be a little too close, but that's okay. One more. I don't know how I got it. See, this one here is the same circle, and I do have 8 here. Like I said, it won't be the same. So, but like I said again, as long as it looks like a flower, that's what we're aiming for. Okay. So let me show you how it looks. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see how it goes? It really depends, but don't worry. Now on your second layer, let me cover this up. Please guys, if you're using the E6000, make sure that you're in a vent or crack your window. This is not healthy to breathe. Okay? Mess up your lungs. I have a crack in my window, so that's why, Alright, so now I'm going to work on my second platform, and I'm going to use, the second one is that 1 3/8. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to glue it down first. Well, no, I'm not doing that now. I'm going to do the spoon. I'm sorry. So I'm going to do my second one. And when you do this, oh, wait a minute. No, you glue this first. I'm sorry. I did this a while ago, but all right. Do you put the second circle? I was going to do it by the spoon, but you know what? I need it to be in there because we're not going to layer each other. We have to put them like off center off center to your first layer. So we're gonna glue that piece down. So it's gonna look like this. Okay, so now we can start building our second. Okay, so now for the second, we're gonna go off center. You're gonna put it between each spoon that you have a space, and you're gonna go around it. Like I said, you don't know how many it's gonna be. You just gotta go with the flow. So my 60,000, because I don't want this popping out. This thing really does stink. I should use. Okay, so I'm going to go right here. So I'm going to go down a little bit more because I want. See, I go a little deeper. So it's going to look like this. The lights. Oh, so. Okay, maybe like this. You know what? Let me put the other light. I feel that it's too dark. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, I put the other light. When I complete this, guys, I'm going to put a picture like I always do, and so you can get a closer look of it, okay? So I'm doing my second one now. I'm still on my second row. So I'm going to go off center. Okay. And sometimes you won't be able to do off center. You know, it happens where there's times that, you know, when I do it, it just, like I said, it has its own mind. Once you start building, it just gets a little different from how how I'm explaining it. So this one here, I gotta tilt it a little bit because I want to be off center. Even though you might be a little, see how it is? Yeah. Even though it's going to be a little away from the other one, but that's okay. Okay. So it's looking nice. I love it. I love it. And it hasn't even finished, and I'm loving it. I should close this up. It's a pain in the butt to take the screw, put the screw on these E6000. It's a lot of work. All right. So I'm going to do the other one. Wow, you know what? I'm able to, yeah, 4 is the limit. Okay, so now, okay, now here's how it looks for my second layer. Right, it's still, I don't know. Let me see it right here. Okay, so now we're going to go to the last one, which is my 1 inch. What am I doing? Oh, let me put, I should have put, did I put E6000 on my circles? I don't even remember if I did. I think I didn't. It's okay. This spoon's going to hold on to the platform anyway. So I'm going to put my last one here. And now the little spoon, I'm going to use those. But if you can't find the little one, what you're going to do on your middle, instead of going towards the end, try to go almost to the middle of the circle for each one of them. So like that you won't be stuck. You know what? I'm going to do the big one, so like that you can kind of see, because you might get unlucky and not find the small one. So I'm going to show you how I do with the regular size, because I'm nice like that. Okay. And I might have to, sometimes you gotta kind of find yourself like trim a little, which I should have did with the first one. I don't know if it's too late. I'm taking it out because I want to trim it down a little, because I think I'm gonna cause a little problem if I can find a piece of paper to wipe off the glue. Okay, so I'm gonna go down just a little bit. So like that, I don't have to worry about how many flowers. I want it to look really nice. So I'm going to do the same thing to all of them. I'm going to go as much as I can go with the spoon. Because you're not going to go no further than that, because there's a stop sign that says stop. Oh God, there you go. You heard that crack? That's because I didn't tilt it. No, I wasn't careful. All right. start this again, put my glue. Did I do this one? Okay. So I'm all the way to it because you need this for space. Okay. See, now I see it's gonna work even better because you'll see it, and you, before you glue it, just put it on to see if it's gonna work before you put your glue in. So I'm just still chopping a little bit because I can tell I'm gonna need it shorter. And same thing, off center. And if it doesn't go off center, that's okay because it's going to look very, very pretty. Now before I do the last one, I can tell you that I'm only going to be able to fit 3. Like I said, it really depends on your platform and where you're going it. And so this one here, I say use it. I always cut more because you just never know. So you can use these pieces for something else, who knows. Now, if I would have probably used a small spoon, then it would have probably worked even better. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, let me see something. Maybe I could put the fork. Let me see. No, because it's going to, maybe if I put a little closer, but then I'm going to be off center. Let me try it this way. I'm gonna leave it alone because then I'm gonna mess it up. I don't know. For some reason, it feels like I need enough one. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to put that one in. Let me see. I don't want to force it in. One is coming out, okay. Gonna hold for just a little bit. Yeah. Now I'm able to fit the fork. For some reason, I just closed it up more closer. Okay. And don't worry how it's gonna look inside because you're gonna put some pearls or anything, a flower, you could use something, but definitely you need something for the center. And this is how it looks. Is that beautiful or what? Let me put it towards the black. And I haven't even finished, okay? So that means I'm going to put, like I used this one. And it's so crazy because I'm doing the same way. And I was able to do 8, 4, and 4. But this one was 7, 4, and 4, but like I said, just as long as it looks like a flower, you don't have no need to worry because it's gonna build. And the handle part, okay, let's get to start with the handle part, and I'll put the center last because this one's gonna be a little, not difficult because you have to make sure on your first platform you're gonna have to go between there. Now you have a choice. They have like a groove on the spoon. Let me see, show you something. Let me find a spoon so I can show you. Okay, so this is the part that we scoop and we put in our mouth. That's the soft part. When you start putting inside your flower petal, you want to use the back side. For some reason, when I did the front and when I put it on something flat, it wasn't going flat because it has like a curve up and then down. So to me, it works when I turn it around and I use the glue, the part that has the glue, okay? So that's the part you need to glue in, and I'll show you. So that means that instead of putting the glue on the glue, you're going to put the glue on the right side, like if you was holding your spoon. So, and I'm using the big one. Okay, so I'm going in. I put too much glue. I gotta hold it for some reason. It's just not letting me go in. Alright, and then I'm going to use another big one. I might have to, you know what, sometimes you have to trim them down because it's too long, because dependent on the flower. So I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. And you see what I mean? You see that crack here? That's because I didn't tilt it. All right, let me do it again. So that's why I say you have to play with it before you put it, you know, permanent. Okay. Just like that. Yeah, because I don't want I don't want it to be too long because it looks kind of stupid. So I should have measured that one to the other one, but that's okay. I'll have to close this up. Let me get my tissue paper. Sorry, guys. I'm making a mess. Okay, so I'm going to trim off a little bit. This way. See, it cracked. It's cracking. Well, you know what? I'm going to. I don't want to like finish this off like this. This is crazy. All right. Let's try this again. Oh, maybe this way. Okay, that's more better. Yeah, turn it over with a smooth size, and then you're able to cut. So, okay. Let me see how that one's going to fit. That looks like it's going to be my small one. Because I'm putting one big, one short. One big, one short. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I can't bring that big thing. But the way I call it my flower burst. So it's going to be one long and then one short, long, short, you know, like all around. So this is my short one. And I want it shorter more. Well, let me see first. Put that underneath here. Okay. That's white. I'm wondering what looks funny here. I'm saying so then I just finished telling them to glue to make sure that this is the part that you're supposed to be facing up. And I did this one. I was like, this fellow looks, the stick looks different. I caught myself. I'm going to turn it around because I want like the wrong side. Crazy me. Okay. It's not completely dry for some reason. I'm telling like crazy glue. I don't like it. And I'm going to take this one because that was the short one. Let me cut this piece a little bit. I'm going to do one more and then I'm going to pause and finish it because I don't want you guys being bored to death with doing this. And plus, it works better. You guys don't see me because it seems like I make a mistake here. So this is how it's going to look. So you're going to have one long one, one short one. One long one and short, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, all done. I already finished it. This is the finished look. Look how pretty. Now, when I finish the flowers, I'm going to tell you that you're not going to see that ugly little, I mean, it wasn't really ugly. It was just putting them together and you saw a little gap. So this is my embellishment. I made that embellishment. There's a technique, I'm not sure. I learned this for a lady, oh my God, is it Jenny something, where she threads the beads and then wrapped them with bee strings. Really nice technique. So I made a few, so I decided to use that pearl right there. And then for the layers of the handle, it's going to look ugly in the bottom, trust me. You're going to stick, it's going to look like this, horrible. But that's where you're going to attach your handle if you choose to go this route, if you want it this way. All you have to do is, I mean, nobody's going to look on there, but if it makes you uncomfortable, you just take another layer, just put that behind and you won't even see it. But look how pretty. I also did the same way to the silver. This is the one that I originally saw you without the petals, and not petals, the handle part. So I added my handle part. I could have put a little bit more, but you know what? I'm leaving it simple like this. So yes, it looks ugly. I just want to show you where you attach your handle. Very easy. I mean, there's going to be like a little crooked here, crooked there. There's nothing that we cannot fix. If we craft it, we know what we're doing, right? So we correct that. So I hope you kind of get a kick out of this. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful, well, you have one like a little shabby. This one's going to be hanged up on my Christmas tree I have my granddaughter, she's coming tomorrow. She loves to paint, so I'm going to her a project. I got a whole bunch of spoons, so I'm going to go this route, with the white, because this is what I want for the Christmas tree. And then for this one, I'll find a home for it, of course. Something always come up, like I said. There was a mirror, my last video? I did what did I do? Oh, a pumpkin. And I make the DIY vase where I put the candlestick and then a mirror, glass candlestick and then a mirror. Well, you could do the same thing, and then you could probably use this in your centerpiece. And you got a nice little stand, put it in a nice coffee table, you never know. Or you can hang it up in the mirror, in your walls using the command. Sorry, I'm going off camera. But look how pretty it looks in here. And also you can put it on a canvas. You can put it on your altar box. You could do whatever you can do with this. Once you make it, it's fun. You're going to love it. It wasn't too hard. But like I said, when you first built your first platform, then you know what to do from the second and the third, okay? If you decide to go with, 2 or 3, I don't know about 4, you can give it a shot of rows of petals, so it's on your choice. So I hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions, please guys comment below. For the newbie that just subscribed, thank you so much. The people that's been subscribed, I hope you enjoy this, and thumbs ups, whatever. Leave a nice comment in the bottom. And I'll give you the link to that runner if you guys are interested, because everything else that you see here came from Dollar Tree. So you can imagine. Alright, so have a great night. I hope I didn't leave anything out, because I feel like I'm missing something. So wherever it is, I'll probably make a comment myself. I'm looking for my remote. Alright, ladies and gents, you have a good night.